But it's 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock on this show, we're always going to give you more.
Now, Gimme More at 4 with Sylvana Kelleher.
Because you can never get enough.
All right, very Eagles heavy today because there's quite a few things going on if you didn't know. Now, some say to treat your life like a movie. These parents picked the wrong movie. Picking a college based on your socks, and it worked. And happy birthday to Jalen Hurts. So we're going to celebrate with Mr. 27 going on 60.
Happy birthday, Jalen.
Obviously, he gives us a ton of little tidbits all the time.
Keep the main thing. When you play to the standard, you win. We didn't play to the standard.
He has a ton of them, and now there was a little interview on Sirius XM this week where he dropped another one-liner. And this one, he was talking about the Super Bowl and what exactly this means for him now and his future and his mentality. So to celebrate Jalen Hurts' birthday, we're going to play his latest little bit of wisdom.
At the end of the day, I've been the one who's held myself to the highest standard. And so I've been able to progress having that mentality. And it's not just been at the professional level, but it's been coming out of college as well with all the change I had to deal within. And so it's just having this growth mentality, being eager and being hungry, and knowing that nothing that I've accomplished in the past will get me what I desire in the future.
Nothing that I've accomplished in the past will get me what I desire in the future.
More words of wisdom from Jalen Hurts, Ricky Bo.
How does he think of these things? Like, this was mid-interview, and he was just, like, mid-answer. He continues to talk after this. Like, it was normal that he said that.
Do you watch him do the interviews? You got to watch his, mind.
He kind of smirks
works
a little bit.
very oddly.
Wait, so you think
a little bit before he
he's
says it.
thinking about what he wanted to say?
Are both of you thinking that this is off the cuff? I think he practices
No,
these.
I think he practices, but he likes to make sure what he wants to say.
I think it's off the cuff because I think this is how he talks
when
in
he
general.
does the you've heard him do the thing. And then he'll pause, and then he'll spit out.
Edit
so I
out
think
some of the
he
pauses.
does have it. I think he does have it in his mind, exact words that he wants to use.
So
No, I think he thinks of it off the top of his
here's
head.
why I know for a fact he doesn't think about them off the cuff. Because when he said you got to be the coffee bean, that's actually a book. How to be a coffee bean. 111 life-changing ways to create positive change.
He probably read the book, and he said, I'm going to bring that up.
Okay,
Yes.
but no, I don't think he says, I'm going to bring it up. I think he's just such a person where if he hears something cool, like I could totally imagine him writing it out. Like I picture Jalen Hurts with a notebook of anything he's ever heard that's great or anything he's put together
Yeah,
himself.
I agree with you.
He writes it down, and I think it's all just in his head waiting
So you're
for
right.
the right moment.
It may be off the cuff in the moment, but he has written it
He's
down
got
or read it
inspiration
somewhere.
or something. Yeah, he's definitely got these locked away.
Oh, now, interestingly, you had played one of these Jalen Hurts-isms the other day about him saying fatigue makes a coward of us all.
Yes.
That clip I was watching that Eagles social media put out last night that's 9 minutes long.
Man, you watched that?
Yeah, I consume I love Eagles content, man. I love it. He goes into break at one of the training camp huddles, and he says to the team, like Coach says, fatigue will make a coward of us all. So it was actually a Sirianni quote.
Oh, that's an interesting
How about
little
that?
tidbit.
Nicky
Look at that. I
up
wonder
with
if
a
you were,
Nickster.
I didn't see anyone else come away with that video with that knowledge. So it looks like you're listening in a lot
Yes.
closer. And now you see how see what he
catch.
does? He takes away the thunder from Jalen Hurts to say his guy Nick Sirianni did
Of
it.
course
Did you
he
hear
did.
that? He
Yeah.
heard it. He was like, just let you know.
Not my
Jalen
guy.
Hurts
Well,
didn't say that.
I have to go up to McGurk's tonight. He's probably going to dinner with Nick.
Now, Nick's
Yeah,
got to
he
be
is.
on the sideline.
Oh, you're not going to have pregame dinner
He's
with him?
coaching. Now, by the time I get out of here, we won't have time.
No,
Yeah.
just after
Maybe
the game,
maybe a post-game snack.
post-game beer, maybe.
All right, now we're going to keep it
Hell
Eagles
yeah.
rolling. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a particular player on the Eagles who chose his college basically based off of his socks. So take a listen to A.J. Brown.
I will tell you this, though. I didn't choose Georgia because I got recruited from Georgia. I didn't choose Georgia because I don't like wearing black socks. That may be crazy, but I hate wearing
No, I think jersey combinations do matter a little
It
bit.
absolutely does. Because putting on black socks with black cleats is just so hideous.
slow.
It's so hideous. to
It's
me.
slow.
Because when I put on white, I feel so fast
So
and so
fast.
smooth. Like, it's just something about it.
Yeah. By the
Okay,
way, I
interesting.
believe that. I'm one of those. Like I
Well,
used
you
to think
were
the
weird
guys,
about your socks.
the guys who, I was a little weird about my socks, but the guys who wear like white sneaks or white shoes or spikes always thought they looked faster. Ricky Henderson when he was young, and I used to watch him. Whenever he wore the white spikes, I thought he was that much faster.
Listen, I don't care. Whatever. I mean, I believe A.J. Brown because whatever the hell he did, he based off socks and it worked.
I don't know.
Worked. It worked for him.
I don't know. Look, I love A.J. Brown, but really? You didn't go to Georgia? You went to Ole Miss simply because you could wear white socks? I don't know if I'm buying that.
I buy it. Come on, he's a wide receiver.
Well, he could do whatever.
He's a wide receiver.
He could do whatever he wants.
He could just be throwing that out there now because it sounds
I'm
good.
sure it's a little bit of an embellishment, but I'm sure that probably did play a role, that he was like, when he's trying on the uniform and they're taking the pictures of him at his visit, he's probably like, man, I really like.
So why didn't he go play for the Garbage Generals with the coolest uniforms in the world?
No, see, I think what it probably was more so is he was a baseball player too. And he actually committed to Ole Miss to play baseball and football there. But because he signed with the Padres after they drafted him, he was ineligible to play baseball at Ole Miss. But he thought he was playing both.
Stinks.
So I think that was probably more. But, yeah, he was a good baseball player, Ricky. Probably be a hell of a center fielder, wouldn't he?
He's a great athlete.
Probably could fly. I mean,
I would take
seriously,
him.
in the outfield?
Oh, yeah.
I would take him for
and
sure.
he's probably had some power. He's a big
gap
dude.
to gapper, if you ask me.
All right, what else
now
you got?
last story. Now, I said that sometimes people say, like, oh, my life's a movie. Or, no, treat it like you're in a movie. Help you be a little bit happier. Well, this couple picked the wrong damn movie because they left their 10-year-old child behind at the airport to make their flight on time.
Little Home Alone.
It was a Home Alone action. Home Alone 2 more so, I guess, because they left him at the airport.
Lost in New York. Classic.
And it was because I guess something was wrong with his documents. They were traveling abroad. And so they
Wait, it was
left
intentional?
the child. Yes, I guess so. This is what it's saying. They allegedly left their 10-year-old behind because he wasn't allowed to board the flight because he had documentation errors.
So they left him at the airport?
Yeah, they left
So,
him at the airport. That's
with
what Spain's
nobody
national
there?
police confirmed it. So in effort not to miss the flight, the parents boarded anyways.
That's insanity.
That is
I'm looking-
horrible.
Those people should not have kids.
Horrible. I
Couple
mean-
allegedly leaves 10-year-old child behind at airport to make a flight.
Bill, I don't lie in Gimme More At 4.
I know. I'm not trusting you. I'm like,
Although
wait, I got to
will
double
say,
check this.
it was cleared yesterday. It was cleared up that they can use smelling salts in NFL games, by the way. It just can't be provided by the team. Just to clear that
so
up.
they
Adam
really
Schefter followed up on that last night.
Interesting.
Yes. So George
not that
Kittle
hard to
can
get.
remain.
This
doing
is
smelling
terrible.
salts.
It's not that hard to get. You want me to get you some? I'll bring you in some smelling salts.
We'll
one
do it
day.
before the show once.
I'll order it right now.
All right,
sit
get
out.
him. We'll do him before the show. But this
I'll
poor
sit out.
10-year-old was left at the airport,
I know. It's horrible.
but it was missing the required visa, so the parents called a relative.
That is pathetic.
okay.
Oh, they called
Wait,
a relative.
They called a relative to pick up the boy
Oh, come on, though. Still, this is evil.
while the parents boarded the aircraft. Yeah, I'm not leaving my kids.
This is evil.
I'm not leaving them.
Yeah, no. I think that definitely. And why were there's so
Like,
much going on, but just saying.
I can
pick a different
understand if
movie.
maybe like one of the parents had to get back there was some reason why the other one should stay with the kid, but I don't think you should leave
I
the
feel
kid.
like I'm not even a parent, obviously, and I feel like I would be like, I'm not going on the flight.
Why obviously that you're not a parent?
Look, I got mistaken for a high schooler roaming the halls
Yeah,
yesterday.
did you hear that
That's
once,
why.
Ricky? Yesterday there was high schoolers here like shadowing and stuff.
Did they yell at you for leaving the
I was
group?
coming
They
out of
thought
the
she was lost. They
bathroom.
thought she was one of the high school kids.
I was coming out of the bathroom, and they were waiting outside for another girl that was in the bathroom. And they
Did
were
they
like,
say,
oh.
"Where do you think you're going?"
They were like, oh, is that her? And they were like, no, that's not her. They were like, oh, she looks young enough to be one. And I was like, I guess it's good and bad. I mean, I was wearing like that stupid, funny shirt yesterday.
But they
I
were
love that
really
shirt.
confused.
Unbelievable.
They were really confused when they
It was
saw
a
Ray
shirt.
Dunn walking around. They're like, excuse me, son, this
Get
was
back in line.
high schools, not middle school tours today.
Get back in line, Ray.
All right, good stuff as always,
Bring your
Sylvana.
phony red beard over here.
What's up, everybody? It's Bill Colarulo from Unfiltered with Ricky Bo and Bill Colarulo. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we post a ton of content. It's not just what you hear on air. We're posting content all day long. We do some things before the show, after the show, even stuff during the show. So subscribe, like, do whatever you got to do. We got all this content coming to you every single day.